Here's another new tool from Milwaukee that we got to see at the pipeline event when we were there. And actually, it got a lot of attention, something I wouldn't expect from what it is. They're calling it their M18 Precision Blower, and it's the model number 0887-20. I haven't seen it as a kit, so the -20 tells us that's bare tool only. So in the package is what you see here. Looks like a belt clip, instructional stuff, and then you get 3 tips. And by the way, these are kind of rubber. They are rubberized. They're rubber. I don't know what they're exactly made out of, but they're nice and flexible on both of these. This has got more of a hard plastic here, but it's still rubberized here. So nice job of bonding both of those. So this will be for like blowing up rafts and things like that. Make quick work out of blowing those rafts up. And this is a nice holder for these tips. So this was definitely a big hit because obviously you could put that on a carabiner or hang it on a screw or a nail or anything like that, but it's also magnetized and keyholed. So put a screw on the wall, you could hard mount it, or anything steel or magnetized or anything that a magnet would stick to, you could actually use that to hang it or put it on the wall or wherever you're wanting to put it. Knack box, job site box, whatever. And this is the blower. Pretty simplistic. This is a trigger lock here. So pull the trigger, slide that over. It's going to lock into place. And if you're left-handed, no problem. Pull the trigger, slide it over that way. It locks into place as well. So it is ambidextrous or ready for either right-handed or left-handed. A brushless motor. And then we have speed 1, speed 2, and speed 3. So if you want to slow it down, you can, or just leave it in speed 3 like most people are going to do. Throw a battery on here. So pretty simplistic, pretty quick ramp up. So less than a second. I think we have full power there. And you can definitely use this without a tip on it, or you can be more direct with the tip and kind of focus that energy in more of a single spot or a tighter spot. Let's turn it down to speed 1. So yeah, pretty significant difference there. And they're claiming like 39 CFM and 570 miles per hour. I don't think we're going to be testing whether it's 570 miles per hour or not. But I guess the idea is this is supposed to be the fastest air moving blower out there like it. So anyway, it definitely moves a lot of air, but we're going to check it out and actually see here in a moment. We're going to test it here on a bunch of sawdust we just made, as well as we'll test it on a vehicle and see if it might help with auto detailers or even that car enthusiast. And by the way, they're also claiming runtime to be 30 minutes on a 5.0 battery. I have the Forge XC 6.0 battery in here, so I'll probably get a little longer runtime on that. But your typical job site cleanup, something like this, is where I think it's going to be handy. And where I think it's going to be the handiest is just anywhere you would typically use a leaf blower. And now you don't have to use a leaf blower because carrying those things around can be a pain if you're not doing lawn work. So why do it? Now here we've made a large mess with our saw here. I've left my phone on the table, so I've got sawdust all over my phone. So we need to do a quick cleanup. I'm going to do it without the nozzle real quick, just kind of blow some stuff around and see what we think. So, yeah, so I would say that's a few seconds of work with that to clear kind of the area. And I also see this as, we'll put a tip on there to more direct it. So tool cleanup as well, right? So you pull your battery off, it's ready to go in the box. Blow it all off, and now you're ready to go home. Make quick work of sawdust. And here's another really cool feature on this is the pleated filter here on the back. As you're blowing around dust and sand and sawdust and water, whatever it may be, more dirt than water, obviously that's going to accumulate things. Well, a quick, I don't know, 1/8 of a turn, if that, on there, takes this off. Take your blower. Clean out your filter. put it back on, and you're good to go. Now, you can definitely buy replacement filters if it gets that filthy, but that's a very handy way to just take that off, clean it up, put it back on. So something very common for car detailers or even car enthusiasts at home are to wash their car, break out the leaf blower, blow it off, and then finish towel drying it or chamois drying it or, microfiber towel drying, whatever. So what's a pain is that, those big leaf blowers, even with a stubby nozzle on it, you're holding a big battery, a big leaf blower, and trying to hold it off the car and blow it all off. It's really heavy, or not really heavy, but for the task at hand, it's not like you're holding it down low, blowing leaves or dirt. You're actually trying to hold it up high. So something like this could be very beneficial, but can it handle the task? Now, a couple of things there. Number one, this car is not coated, so you're just seeing kind of a wash job with probably 2-year-old polish on it. So it doesn't bead very well, and that blew that off just fine. Now, is it as quick as a leaf blower? Probably not. I think I would love to see like a blade style that kind of spread out that fan, maybe made it a little tighter, but wider, so not as high. So you get it, a fan pattern, a wide mouth pattern. And that might make it nice to kind of use as a blade to wash this off. But I could definitely see this. It's much more handier, much more compact than a leaf blower. And it does the work it needs to do. Oh, the second thing is the cruise control, or basically the trigger lock. So now I don't have to hold my hand on that trigger, hold my finger on the trigger. But also what I see this doing better than a leaf blower are all your cracks and crevices and getting the water out of there so they don't water spot later. And things like spoilers are a big hindrance to collecting water. Again, you can see my non-coated car holding onto that water. This would be flying off if it was a coated vehicle. So curiosity got the best of me, and I was just curious. So I spent 12 minutes, 5 minutes clay barring this trunk, and 7 minutes putting a single step polish on it, and then 1 coat of hand wax. That's it. Yeah, so anything like that is going to be much easier on, whether it be a blower or towel or whatever, being able to get that water off and shed it a lot easier. So just kind of showing the tool is going to be more effective. The cleaner your car is, the more of a coating. So ceramic coating is even going to be 10 times better than that, but that's just literally single step polish and a single step wax, and that's it. So again, it's the model 0887 Precision Blower, M18 Precision Blower from Milwaukee. Brushless blower, comes with the 3 tips and the tip holder, as well as a belt clip as well. And does not come with the battery, and 179 bucks. So yeah, that might seem like a big ticket item. I get it. But it's one of those that's kind of an accessory or an add-on, not an accessory. It's kind of an add-on tool, right? you're probably not going to get started on a platform on a tool like this. However, to have it in your arsenal, you probably can buy the bare tool because you already have their other tools. You throw your other batteries on there, and now it's a nice, handy tool to have. Again, you may not have to carry that big, full-size blower, or even an M12 blower or anything like that. Now you've got a handy pistol style. Throw it in your toolbox, throw it in your truck, take it to the beach, blow up the rafts, other things as well. Use it for auto detailing, you name it. Hey, let us know what you'd use this for. Also, keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Have a great day. Keep smiling.